On the welcome screen, you have the traffic service messages that allow you to see what's going on from traffic. And on the left hand side now, you have the ability to add your own internal agency messages through admin and company management. Also through admin, you now have the enhanced imports, including the ability to import quotes from additional third-party software such as Streamtime. Moving through to contacts, you now have the ability to use a contact sheet to filter your CRM data. This can be done against suppliers and or clients, and against different levels, including company, location, and employee. Simply clicking the field and start typing in terms of what you want to find. Here I want to look for London, so as soon as I start typing London, it will filter in place. I can go through and export this information should I need to into CSV. Here we have a quote, and we have added the ability to include stages at quote level. Here I'm going to give this stage the name design, and I can simply just drag and drop tasks so that they become part of that stage. If you decide to make any changes, a prompt will now appear on the top of the tab as a reminder to save. Here's the red asterisk. Simply click on update and the asterisk will disappear. I'm also able to go into job schedule now and print out a client facing Gantt chart view. Here I've set up my job and all its tasks with their own individual start and end dates. By switching focus on the top right, I'm able now to go in and print out whatever I need to print out for the client. Expand the sections that you want to display. You can zoom in and out depending on how much you want to show and focus in on particular days or weeks. You can then toggle to say whether or not you want to see the time that's being logged and or the person or people that are associated to this task. When you're happy, you simply press print after deciding how many pages you'd like it to fit on. Another addition is the ability to print out job reports. Here we have the job overview. I can also now in traffic choose my output document. So here I've chosen PDF. Automatically it will allow me to save that and open the PDF ready for the client. This sheet then shows me all of the task information going through to purchases and expenses and the totals. You can of course amend these and customize these through the HTML code in the admin section to get them to look how you want. Going back into the job, I'm also able to use the client schedule, again choosing my preferred output method, saving the document, which produces a timeline and a schedule for the client if you wish to give them it in terms of hours, start and end date for each task. Billing and invoicing has been enhanced as well within traffic. Switching to the billing tab, you can now decide to bill at stage level or at task level. You can also exclude certain lines from your invoice, and now you can also define a certain percentage that you wish to bill. So you may wish to bill 50% now and 50% at the end of the job. When you issue the invoice, you have additional options including setting the invoice issue date, choosing a specific template, choosing the output format, choosing the client address that you wish to include on the invoice, and also being able to set the billing and job status from this view. The ability to add to-dos has now been brought out of correspondence and added at the bottom. Here's a list of all the to-dos, and I can do various things such as link them or delete them. But in this case I want to add a new to-do. I can write in the description, identify when this to-do needs to be done by, I can then allocate that to a particular individual. I can also toggle and see various things like tasks that I've assigned or have been associated to me. Document storage is another area that has been enhanced. As well as the regular doc store where you can upload documents to specific jobs or quotes, you now have the option of adding documents to the library. The library essentially is a repository that's read-only that everyone can access regardless of what job or quote they are on. So things like templates that you wish to store that they can open, edit and then upload against a particular job. This is all done in the same way as document storage, either selecting a file from the dialog box or dragging and dropping. Finally, the inclusion of the Open API. Get your API token from the admin section, copy and paste this code and go to the API section on our website. You can click on this link to access the API. Simply log in with the credentials that you were given. Your username will be your traffic ID, which will be your email, and the password will be the key. Once you log in, you can access the API and do calls.